Apocalypse.
Alright, good morning. Wow, here we go then. The Cross-Platform Cup qualifier semi-final between Abandon's Necro and Cinemouse's Wood Elves. So the winner goes into the final of this quick and short cup using the majority of the Cross-Platform Cup rules. And the winner of the little tournament will become the 7th member of the reigning champions, Team PS4, for the cross-platform, what starts in the first week of April. You'll get to see Team PS4 take on Team Xbox, Team PC, and for the first time ever, Team Fumble. But which of these two coaches has a chance to join the Team PS4? Obviously, what basically is that they had a certain amount of points, maximum of 1200 TV range as well, and they could only take one skill on each player. There's some tier 1 the tier 1 skills were 2 points. Tier 1 skills were 2 points. The tier 2 skills 1 point. But if you got two of the same, say for instance block was 2 points, and then you got another block, the second block would be 3 points, and the third would be 3 points. So it costs a bit more if you keep spamming one skill. And obviously if you got a double and it was a tier 1 skill, like Mighty Blow the Wolf for instance, it'd be whopping 4 points. To my knowledge off the top of my head, 13 points the Necro had, and I do believe it was 9 points for the Wood Elves. So sweltering heat, that's not a good thing, is it? Ironically, they both got the same fan factor. Now, the Wood Elves won the toss. Now, I'm usually told Wood Elves like to kick first because it's a lot better for them to defend with 11 players. They've decided, now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the ball. So that's it. So, as you can see, so there's not going to be many extra skills on show. There's a side stepper catcher there. Interesting choice. A strip baller and a tackle war dancer. And is that grab on the tree to help with the one-turners. The Necro, a guard there. Mighty Blow, block on the Wolf, tackle, block on the goal. And I think the other one's got block as well. Oh, the final tappers get a juicy extra reroll. That's huge. Gives them 4. Wow. 4. So they're going for the 3 reroll build here. And there's an injury! George Bashington gets bashed! But a regen kicks in. But that's a great start for the vinyl tappers. Oh, but then look what happens. After all that good stuff, the tree goes and roots himself. At least he's got grabs, so he'll be able to hit that. Oh dear. So this is quite aggressive from the Wood Elves. They usually don't see many of these hits, but they're going for it. Uh-oh. There's a reroll. There's a reroll. He won. It's gone already. Oh, I bet he'd love to have got rid of him. Picks the ball up. Someone's hidden behind there. Look at that. Threw it. Didn't even have a reroll, but who cares? I'll just do that. Let's switch to the Wood Elf side, shall we? That might be a good idea. So huge start. Then the trees take a root, and obviously, but the removal now. Then can this Mighty Blow White redress the numbers? Oh. The other thing as well to obviously mention for people is that it's a resurrection, so everything comes back for the final, so they don't have to worry about that. And there's a failed dodge. And you sort of don't mind that, do you? Because that was a zombie. He's going to get hit by a Mighty Blow hit anyway, so it's probably better you do it this way. Here comes the War Dancer. Gets a nice smack there as well. This time the armor holds. So both these coaches, very good coaches on PS4, both very unlucky not to make the main six, but it was such a tough choice. And this is why we made this cup. So 4 coaches had a chance to prove me wrong and say, Bernie, I deserve my shot in Team PS4. But which one of the 4? The other semi-final is Runimont with his Underworld and Bearzer with Undead, who usually plays Lizard, so that's an interesting one. Undead look very strong in this type of format though. Oh, bit of indecision there for the goal. There he comes, the mighty blow piece again. That's what you're going to see every single turn, is he's going to try and break one of these. Arm holds this time though. It's nicely, beautifully played there by Bannon. Very nice. Oh, and a cheeky dodge from a zombie. Nice. He might be coming back a bit. Great thing about Wood Elves is, you see Wood Elves, a lot of coaches score early and then have to defend for like 6-7 turns. It wouldn't surprise me here if Cinemouse goes, you know what, I'm just going to poke one side, then the other, keep the ball safe, and try and get him out of position. You know. Oh, that's interesting though. Lovely play again. Oh, way up. Oh, I got him. I tell you what, that was extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. That was the first error of the game. Because if he hadn't knocked that golem down, say he got a push, obviously Abanon would have took the push, and then he would have hit this, his turn, and freed up a shot on the strength 2 ball carrier. So I think he got a bit fortunate there, did Cinemouse. Did he need to take that risk? He's probably thinking, wherever he's 7, I want as less hits as possible. Here he comes. Oh, it's a tackle piece this time. Goes for... Oh, he went for it. And he's gone for the reroll. There you go. The first... Is it... What do you call it? Well, is it a vanity reroll? I don't know about being a vanity reroll, but... It's the first reroll, and again, it was 4 pushes and a trot. Oh, so straight in that. Now then, has he seen a tasty shot on the goal here? With his war dancer. Here we go. Goals on the AV7. Oh, he's got him as well with a tackle. Oh, and he's kicking him out. James K. Push won't be pushing nobody. He is getting pushed into the KO box. And the Wood Elves are showing why they're so good in this format. The side stepper will go and cover. Oh, I don't know. There we go. Don't know why he's put him there though. He did that. I don't understand. Bit risky. All I can think of is he wants to stop these from coming back up here. Like, you know, like Wood Elves are so dangerous at this sort of format, aren't they? Because although on the AB7 there's not much mighty blow about, there's nothing scary about, is there really? Oh, double skulls! And all of a sudden, after that reroll push and that bit of unfortunate, we see the Necro have now 1 reroll left. Disastrous. And it looks like a Bannon saying, if you want the TD, you can have it. That's huge. He's got the war dancer. Is he going to break it with a mighty blow? No! War dancer gets straight back up. Tries to hit him again and he does it. He fails. Oh, I wouldn't have wanted that. Luckily, John does what Paul couldn't do. I'm sure they're references to the Beatles. They're one of the best English bands ever made. And he scored. Well, interesting. Bannon said, you want the TD, you can have it. And Cinema said, you know what? I think I'll take that. Oh, that's hurt. His goal's still out, but at least he gets his goal. Oh, and sweltering heat, we see a wolf out and a golem out. Oh my word, look at that! 5 wood elves are out. 5, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all of a sudden, well, this should be an easy Necro TD. He should be going into the half 1-1. Oh my word. Well, he decided to score early. Nuffle did not like it. But, you know, the Necro do have 3 off the pitch. I don't know, did they have 12 players? There's 3. There's 4, 5, 8 players. So, no, they only had 11. So, we know how good. We know how good. Oh, wait up. There's a reroll. That's his last reroll gone. Now then, this is where we come back to that first reroll where he just re-rolled it when he didn't have to. Now he's got no rerolls left. And in this sort of format, you've got to be smart with your rerolls because a lot of the plays don't have blocks. So, you know, it's not double skulls you have to worry about. It's 1 in 9s as well. And oh, he didn't get him. War Dancer lives, but at least he's got tackle on him. But the only good thing for Cinema is he's got 3 rerolls, so just don't really have many players. Here we go then. Oh, I don't get him. Oh, he's pushed him onto there. Oh, I hate anybody who watches my streams when I do. Oh my word! Again, he went root first turn, and his first action's gone root again. That tree, man. Oh man, such a bad negatrait his root. But yeah, I hate swelling heat. I think it's the most unfair skill you can get because look at this. You know, that's bad enough, but you go over here. Oh, pardon me. The only positive for the Wood Elves is there's in the second half, obviously the Necro will have the ball, but you know, obviously they won't have to roll again, will they, for swelling heat? So maybe in the second half he might have almost a full strength team where maybe the Necro lost a few more. Oh dear, that's a reroll. So what's he gonna do? Here we go. Oh, let's use the dodge. He's on. He's got him, and he'll tag him, I think. He does. He knows he's got no rerolls. Luckily, that wolf at least has. Oh, that was ballsy. It could have gone 2+ there, but he's like, nah, you know what? We'll do the 3+. Nicely, yeah, trying to make it hard. Oh, there you go, pushes him away. And, well, the Necro have been gifted this touchdown, let's be honest. Swelling Heat has done this.
Although, I think that's because he didn't knock him down, wasn't it? Because he had this like nice screen, didn't he? Oh, one dart block, both going down, and the arm break. It's just a stun. Well, he's going to be able to get the sidestep run there, so that's one good thing. And I like the first thing he's done is that. The problem he's got is the sidestep and doesn't have block. Oh, he really, really needed. Ugh. Here we go. No rerolls. Doesn't matter, because the wolf gets it done. Have a bit of that. And we're going into half-time 1-1. Bannon did well. George HW Push. I love these names, by the way. Commander in Grief. Bannon has a great naming scheme, as always. And you've got to feel sorry for the Wood Elves in a way because of the sweltering heat. Will the sweltering heat help them for the second half? We're going to see in a minute. So Bannon will be the happier of the two coaches. He'll be more happy if his knockout goal comes back, and he does. So momentum is with the Necro, or is it? We're going to see in a minute. Look at that. Oh, dear me. 5-1-0-old. Whoa, we got 3 of them out. Oh, no, we've got... Oh, what's happening here? Then we got 2 out. Well, you know what? The tree has been useless, so you won't really miss him. And he's lost his catcher, but... So it's 9 against 8. So the Wood Elves have more play. So this could be tricky for a Bannon. Because he's lost one of his wolves. He's lost his tackle. Oh, has he? Hang on a minute. No, he hasn't lost a wolf. He's lost a tackle. Oh, well, that's not so bad. His 3 fast pieces are still there. But sweltering heat is really making a mess of this game. If I could take sweltering heat off, I would. Because I think it's bullshit. I really do. Really can ruin a game. And there we go. They said, Bernie, alright, you don't like it? We'll change it. So it's back to normal weather. I'm sure both coaches will be extremely happy with that. So there's no show hands on the goal. So if we don't pick it up, I think we'll see a bam reroll. In the cross-platform cup, there is no overtime. Oh, he rolls a 1. Has to re-roll it. Gets it. Oh, his heart would have been in his mouth then. In the platform cup, there is no overtime. But because this is a cup competition, we've had to put it in. If you win your game, you get 3 points. And if you draw, you get 1 point. If you lose, you get 0 points, and you lose the team. Because they get 3 teams. So, and this is the problem he's got. He can't really defend. Here we go. Oh, and he gets him! He decided he will risk the reroll, and James K. Push, for the second time in the game, has been pushed all the way into the KO box. And all of a sudden, the Wood Elves are attacking well. Wood Elves are so good at this format. It's a 3+ though. He picks it up. Oh, he rolled the one for the dodge, but it doesn't matter. And the Wood Elves are away and send him out. Can he taste that sweet spot? Can he taste that sweet spot of getting to the final? And the Necro are in serious trouble now. Can he get himself a hit on the ball?
There's a pow on Paul. No, it's not on Paul. It's on Jimmy. That's a lovely play from O'Bannon. He gets rid of this guy. Again, the Wood Elves are just not breaking. How many people will watch this game and think, hey, you know what, in the cross-platform, give me a bit of them Wood Elves. And he gets one, but it's only stun. Oh, aye, boom. Well, the both downs have been good for the Necro. But... well, surely, all he's going to do here is if he can knock this guy down, this guy's going to go all the way over here and waste another turn or so. Might not now. He might just try and score. I don't think I would, but he might do. Nope. He's going to screen off. Yep. So that's what I would do. Send him out showing his class now. Oh, look at that. Lovely. The problem going there is you've still left a gap here. So he's got that slightly wrong. So that's an error. I know why, because he wanted to make sure this guy had to go around. But the thing is, you've left a big gap. I could drive a tank through that center house. So is that a positional error? You'd think so. Here he goes. No, he doesn't go for that. He goes for this instead. Well, that is interesting. Could he not have made it? Down here? Would have been a GFI, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking, you know what, you're going to score, so I'd rather make a score and then I've still got time. Jiminy is stunned now. Here we go. Oh, tries to get rid of the wolf. And he'll just score. And rightly so. And it's 2-1 to the Wood Elves. And the Necro are in a world of pain. In a world of trouble. They need their goal back again. Will he come back? He does. And there's no sweltering heat. So that's fantastic. So it'll be 11 aside. And for these teams, the Undead and Underworld await in the final. Will it be Bezo or Runimont versus Bannon or Cinemouse? At the moment, Cinemouse has got 1 foot in that final. Can the Necro pull this back? Two rerolls each. And away we go. It's a high kick. That's beautiful for the Necro. Oh, but he didn't catch it again. James Gay pushed out a bit of a mare of a game. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's what he needed. Finally, it took him till 10-12. But James is injured. And he misses next game, but obviously it's regen, so he won't. Oh, and he dub skulls! And then it's a 1 in 9! And the ball is still loose! And that is huge! It goes from elation and getting the injury to dub skulls 1 in 9, and all of a sudden this is going horribly wrong very quickly. And well, here we go.
Well, he's gone that way instead. And he's took root again! Oh, wow. And then... Oh, what a tree. He's screwed him over again. Not only does he take root, this time he does even worse, and he gets a turnover. Send him outside. You know what? We're 2-1 up. I'm going to keep my re-rolls. Smart play, that. It'd been the loner as well, don't forget. So it was only 4+ if it works. So it's the right call. But I tell you what, John's in trouble now. And John has been injured as well. And all of a sudden the Necro now are getting themselves back in it. And all of a sudden they are starting to lose players. And another power comes in on Jiminy. And Jiminy gets his armor broken. And here is the bad side of the Wood Elves. For all great they are, they can break. But he needs to get this ball. Oh, and you know what? James K. Push comes big for him there. All of a sudden, the momentum swings again. It's been an amazing game. Momentum swung from one way to the other, just like you like your Blood Bowl games. Oh, he's gone for the dodge and he's failed. He's going to try it again. He needs this to land. He does. Can he get the pow? He does! And the ball's coming loose again. And another... And James K. Push for the 3rd time in the game gets knocked the fuck out. Wow. Who's the worst piece on the pitch? Ah, and he rolls a 1, and he doesn't pick the ball up. I was just about to say, which one's the worst piece on the pitch? Is it the tree? Is it the goal? The ball being absolutely useless. And there was almost a way there. Another armor break. The armor break's coming in thick and fast for the Necro now. Both teams only have 1 reroll left each. That helps because that guy doesn't have tackle. But it pushes the War Dancer away. The Necro. Here comes the Wolf to try and be a hero. And he is a hero. Boom, have a bit of that. Your own fault for rolling a 1. Oh, it's getting messy. No 1 and 9 this time. Have a bit of that. And another one's gone. All these gyms are getting splattered. Oh, where's that zombie going? Where is that zombie going? He's off on his jollies. Well, I'm going to say, he better pray that he picks this ball up, and he does. 2 10s to try and score. Luckily, he's got a wolf, so no problemo. The tree gets up, and that helps because he's not rooted. And that's the first time in the full game he hasn't rooted himself. Congratulations. Maybe that turnover knocks some sense into him. Boom. Have a bit of that. Will we get to see overtime? The game sort of demands it, doesn't it? He needs to knock this guy down. Oh, and he doesn't! He was looking to get the crease, and he hasn't got it there. So the movement will be a bit more slower and a bit more dangerous now. For what it's worth, he's trying to tag as much as he can. The problem he's got though is the Wood Elf's Crucian still had that 1 reroll. But Bannon doing the best he can here. This white's got a huge job. Oh, and it's got to try and get through. On a 4+ of all things. So there's definite one die on the ball here. And we know how good his one dies have been. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Skull! And a skull again! Oh no! It's a double 1! And that's his last reroll as well. Oh no! And the Necro dodges a huge bullet. A massive bullet. Oh, the Wood Elves will be spewing. The problem was, should he have used that reroll? It was a tricky one because you're thinking, you know, he could have won it there. But he has a 1-turn attempt. He could have quite happily done with that reroll. No rerolls as well. The goal is back again. Oh, and the Wood Elves back. But the Wood Elves are down to 9. So they'll get a 1-turn attempt with no rerolls. And then it's overtime, baby. Wow, what a game this has been. We've had everything. Really unlucky for the Wood Elves there, wasn't it? So how good is this 110 defense? I mean, the good thing for him is he does have 2 stamped end pieces. That's beautiful. Go back to the Wood Elf side then. That's what they're seeing. Here comes a kick. So weather again gets changed. Oh, that's good. Good start then for the Wood Elves. They get themselves the grab. Okay. Picks it up. Oh, the intercept's a 1. The pass is a 1. And we are going to overtime. Wow. Overtime it is. Wow. So if this was a cross-platform game in the tournament, it'd have just held the draw. Both teams would have got 1 point. It'd be over now. But it isn't. And the Necro have the ball. And the Wood Elf fans are moaning, going, oh no! Because they're now in trouble. Hazard Bannon took care of the pesky Wood Elves with the help of some sweltering heat. Don't know why he's this far back, to be fair. But the Necro, massive, massive favourites now. They've got the reroll, the Wood Elves don't. They've got a 2-man overlap. And can the Ghoul finally become the hero after being knocked out? Was it 4 times now he's been knocked out? And we now got some snow. Well, it's been alright. We've had sweltering heat, we've had a nice fan day, and now we've got snow. Now, who does that help the most? Got to think probably Wood Elves. Here's a mighty blow hit. Jiminy. Oh, he's gone as well. It's a great start for the Necro. And the Necro are looking really, really good. As long as if they can pick the ball up, they should be fine. Oh, and he does. I'm sure Cinemouse was praying that even if he picked the ball up, he'd bend his reroll, but he hasn't, and this is looking ominous now. Because the strip ball is out. You know, that's the problem. If his strip baller war dance was still on the pitch. You know. It needs some removals. Any removal will do. That's not one though, unfortunately. The Necro have hung in there well, haven't they? They've hung tough. The tree finally does something half useful. Cinemouse is going to have to use all his expertise to try and save this match now. For a lot of this game, the Wood Elves have been in charge. They was in charge first half until Swell Heat screwed them over. And then second half, they took the ball off the Necro and looked like they was in charge. Only to go behind to a skull reroll skull. And since then, obviously the Necro won the toss for overtime after the failed 1-turn attempt. And it's going to take something special now from the Wood Elves. It can be done though. We've seen Wood Elf BS before. He's definitely got a cage. Well, he's definitely got a leap in there, hasn't he? But as you see, Bannon very smart, trying to get this time. Finally, he's got a half decent cage. It's not always been the case in this. Here we go. Just gonna keep patient at the moment. And oh, he would love to see this white get off the pitch. Nope. The other white, push him into the tree. Good skills. Oh, the tree again! Ah, oh, tree! The good news is though, he is holding 3 of them up still. The problem now is on this side stepper here. We could see a massive push down here now. Oh, he didn't get him. He did not get him. And that is what Cinemouse was praying for. Because if he'd have knocked him down, there was a huge push down here. What could have won him the game next turn. But the side stepper does amazing work there. And the game is still on. The pressure for these two coaches. Oh, he's trying to dodge the white, and the white has gone down. He's got a scoring threat here. Not this time. See, to me, it's like you feel like you need someone behind him. I may be totally wrong, I don't know. But oh, here we go. Finally! Hey! James K. Pow! Not push, Pow! Gets KO'd. Don't know how much that'll mean in the long run, but oh, I'm sure Cinemouse would love to have had a reroll now. Double pow on Jimmy. And Jimmy can go bye-bye. Oh, wow, them dice. 2 powers, then a 7, so my block came in action, then an 11, and then a double 5. Oh, I'm going to say, he got the, he's KO'd himself. He dodged out of the tree and then failed the snow GFI and knocked himself out. He wants this might blow piece gone. He needs it gone. And he can't get it done. Oh no. And he's got no rerolls. And he's KO'd himself. Lesson to anyone who's naming Wood Elves. Don't name any of them Jim, Jiminy, Jimmy, Jim, because they all are useless. They are in this anyway. If he could get rid of this guy here, and he hasn't, the sidesteppers come big again. I think it's really just delaying the, you know, it looks over, doesn't it? I can't see how the Wood Elves get out of this. Cheeky one die. Oh. So where's the blitz coming from? Oh, and then the roll of a 1. Oh, it's a stun. And it's Jim. One of the Jims has messed up again. You'd think now. Well, he's going to just keep going down, isn't he? And finally, the Mighty Blow White finally gets a pow on the catcher. And, well, this is game over. Oh, it's a JFI. He's not going to JFI in the snow. He'll just... And here we go. It's almost over now. The Necro are going to be in the final. Here he goes. Oh, there we go. He had to try it. He had a pat when he had a skull. And that will be that. And the Necro gets to the final after an absolute terrible to and fro. And James K. Push, knocked out 4 times, finally comes good, gets the win, eats the cameraman as a reward. And what a game that was. If that's you know, a taster of what we're going to see in the cross-platform cup, I can't wait. So a good 3-2 win for the Commanders in Grief over the Wood Elves of the Vanillwood Tappers. 17 armor breaks in the end against 7. And 50 blocks though. That's a lot of blocks to give a team against Wood Elves, let's be honest. And 30 blocks. 4 KOs and an injury for the Tappers, so that's not too bad. But then 4 injuries. Especially the strip baller, I think that was huge. Obviously there's no SPP because it's res. 15 ones, 19 sixes. 28 ones. Whew, for the Wood Elves. But 28 sixes, so, and 36 fives, so they had some decent dice. So, yeah, so that's done. So let's confirm that match. So we've got the Underworld versus Dead to the World. Now, Runimon does play Underworlds all the time, so that's the reason why he's gone for them. Let's have a quick look at their team. Before I go bye-byes. There we go. So what's he got? He's got a block thrower with sure hands. Some wrestle land rats. So they're only a point each, they are. And it's 2 points for block, 1 point for wrestle. So that second wrestle cost him 2 points because it's a duplicate skill. 2 points for mighty blow, 1 point for tackle. 2 points for claw. Because it's not a double. If that was a double, it'd be 4 points. And then 1 point for that one. That's 2 points. And that's a 2 point as well for duplication. 3 rerolls. Cheerleader, and an apothecary, and a coach assistant. Runimon, one of the best coaches of Underworld, especially on the PS4. So that's a decent team, 13 players. And he's against Bezo. And he's undead. Who, when I was messing about, looking at rosters, undead was one of those what stood out to me. But you got your two mummies here. Mighty Blow, Strength 5, Goodness. You've got a Mighty Blow White there. You've got a Guard White to help. A Tackle Ghoul, a Wrestle Ghoul, a Block Ghoul, and a Juicy DP. Because, hey, why not? 12 players. You got 2 fan factor, 1 coach assistant, 1 cheerleader. So, you know. Sure, a lot of people will expect the Undead to win that. But, oh, you know, we know how sneaky Rooney is. So, who knows? One thing we do know is that Bannon, though, is in the final. So congratulations to Bannon. Commiserations to the Mouse, City Mouse, who I'm sure will be casing the Swelling Heat and obviously the 1 dice skull, reroll skull. What could have on another day with a power would have probably won in the game. But Blood Bowl is a game of fine margins. And unfortunately for the Wood Elves, they go out, but the Necro go through. Thanks for watching. We're getting close to the cross-platform cup now, where the champions, Team PS4, are getting into training, getting ready to take on the evil Xbox Fumble on the PC. Can they retain the title? We'll know in April. But for now, thanks again, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. It costs you nothing. It keeps you up to date with when the videos come out. Thanks again. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Remembering myself, take me right back to the start.